Oh, Jesus. And we are on air. Welcome to Super Bass Sports, where I fucked up on the date for the last stream.
We are live.
We are correct this week. Also,
We are hungover today.
well, I'm actually okay. I got a little bit of rest, but
you got some good stuff. What do you got there? What is that?
the mineral thing, because my stomach's a little upset.
Yeah. So's mine.
see?
What the hell? That's nasty shit. How do you drink that? It's like a Perrier.
Yeah,
Ew. Yeah.
it works wonders for your body.
I don't know how you guys drink that shit for real. It's nasty.
It's not bad. When I've been hungover so many times, and they tell me, "Hey, you're supposed to drink this, this, and that." That's how that happens. That's how I'm a fan of Pedialyte.
That's how you
now.
get it. Yeah, you
I
are.
love
You're
Pedialyte.
a Pedialyte guy.
Anyway,
But Pedialyte's actually good. Pedialyte's kind of like a Gatorade, though.
yeah, and then the Gatorade's making
But
Gatorade
that's
Light
not
now.
like Gatorade.
Oh, this is good.
That
This is just good. I don't know. This is when I started doing low carb.
Oh.
That's when I started getting into this shit. All right.
Anyway,
Super
back to
Sports.
sports. Back to sports.
So,
What have you been watching, David?
soccer.
Soccer.
Lots of soccer, but
soccer.
my work has been kind of busy. So I have not been able to watch as much as I want to,
Yeah.
but I'm watching it right now. Here
You get replays? Do you watch replays and stuff? Do you watch replays?
So
or
I've
no?
been trying to find extended replay. I'm a big fan of extended replays. Give
Oh.
me, even if a game's 0-0, the reason why I like extended replays is typically they show you the build-up, a little more pass play, whether they miss and stuff.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
then it gives me an idea of how these guys play.
Yeah.
So I am actually a fan of the extended highlights. And then if there's like any cards, I like those in there too.
Oh, highlights and not replays of the whole game. You just want the highlights.
Yeah, like an extended highlights.
Oh, okay.
So
Where they give you
my-
like 20, like 10 minutes or 50 minutes.
Dude,
of
I
the
love
show.
15 to 20 minutes. Honestly, I could if I know there's there were like 3 games I missed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
willing to sit down, 20, and
Oh,
watch
okay.
like extended highlights.
Oh, okay, got it,
I kind of fuck with
Yeah,
extended highlights.
yeah.
MLS used to have really good extended highlights, and they got rid of them for the condensed, which I get it, but at the same time, bring back the extended.
Condensed ones
highlights.
are cool. Those I like the condensed.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah, because it gets right to the point. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. Well,
but-
I mean, not the 2 or 3 minute one, right?
Oh, see, yeah, but they started doing like the 5-minute ones because that's like a good number.
Yeah.
They figured out the algorithms and people's attention spans are only like this. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I've been watching a lot of soccer. So the Euros are entering now the group stages. They're wrapping up soon. Right now, it's the last sets of the group stages. So what they do is, like Group A has 4 teams. Like
Yeah.
today was Group E
Okay.
and F. So there's no trickery or fuckery.
Fuckery.
They have the teams play at the same time. So that's like, all right, in order for us to qualify, we gotta, so yeah.
Okay, so they don't want a predetermined thing, and then it comes down to like, oh, you're not gonna make it anyway.
Yeah.
So put your bench out there.
Yeah, as it stands right today, the big disappointment, the big shocker was Georgia beating Portugal. But Portugal was already one of the first teams to qualify for the next round. So it was kind of like they took it easy. So the good thing is I can at least name off the playoff stages,
Okay.
and then maybe a little prediction. But the problem is I didn't watch as much as the Euros as I wanted to.
Okay.
But we're into the playoffs. So you'll have Spain versus Georgia. Georgia beat Portugal today, but I don't know if Portugal's a little off because they just, hey, we could take it easy. We've already qualified.
Yeah.
And Georgia played their asses off because they didn't want to play in the third place play-in thing.
Okay.
So Germany versus Denmark, that should be pretty good. The Germans are the host country. They haven't had the breeziest of ways in, so it's almost like
so they had a rough time.
Yeah,
they had played a lot, played some good teams.
yeah, they're
together.
still playing good, but I expected Germany to really just be the powerhouse. So for me, they're a little either underperforming or the competition's that more stiff now
Yeah.
in this tournament. Portugal versus what team is that? Slovenia.
Oh, Slovenia.
yeah.
Luka
from
country.
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
Luka's from Slovenia.
Portugal, aside from today, has been predominantly decent in this tournament, so I can see them being. I don't know too much about Slovenia.
Oh, okay.
Belgium versus France is going to be. That's a game that should happen maybe a couple rounds. This shouldn't happen
Ooh.
this early.
Oh, okay.
The Belgian team has always been good. I watched them play nice and aggressive. I think they were very attack heavy, as usually the Belgian teams are. And they're relentless. But the French team, that's where Mbappe's at.
Is that Mbappe?
Yeah.
Black mask Mbappe?
Yeah, he's got some.
Yeah, what's the mask? What is that? Did he
don't know.
bust his nose
He-
or
so,
break
yeah,
a
he-
bone,
he,
orbital or something?
Yeah, he broke his, I think, nose. And the player that broke his nose is also in this tournament.
Oh.
And he was beating the shit out of some other player. Wait, no, I think the guy's in the
we got
Copa
like some
America.
enforcer in there, huh?
No. So this guy is actually in Copa America, I believe. and he was kicking Messi around. I think.
Oh really? Oh shit!
Yeah.
He's knocking out all the big
Yeah,
dogs.
he's taking on the big guys. I think it was that guy playing in the Copa America tournament, which is different from Euro.
Yeah.
It's like the same idea, but just different spectrums.
Yeah.
So that's one side of the thing. The next side is Netherlands versus Romania. Romania is a pretty good team. Netherlands has always been a great team.
Oh, okay.
The way those guys play historically are just almost relentless. Those guys are heavy attack, really solid, but I noticed that they tend to tire out, and I haven't seen them play this tournament at all. Like I said, I'm late to watching some of these games. Sometimes I'm busy with work, but I like watching Netherlands games. They're definitely good to watch. Turkey qualified against Australia. I don't know too much about either one of those teams. Was that Austria?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Austria.
And this is the Euros?
Yeah, this is the Euros. Yep. England will take on Slovakia.
Oh, okay.
So England's playing pretty good. They're playing decent. They've been criticized for making it they're the chokers. The last in recent history, they're the ones that kind of like, all right, they usually exit early. The Italians snuck their way into the next round against Switzerland. Switzerland, I remember watching their game. They scored like some last-minute goals. There's been really exciting fucking games in the Euro. The Euro has been really good. That's cool. And then just briefly over Copa America, still in the group stages. I don't know if anyone's really qualified for the next round.
Oh, okay.
And if my phone loads, and I can kind of...
Are they going to be cutting it off here pretty soon for the Olympics?
So these tournaments will complete them. Like this is a start-to-end tournament. But you're right, the Olympics are coming quick.
Yeah, I didn't realize there's... Next month.
These tournaments typically last a month. I feel confident saying the Euro will probably be...
They'll finish before the Olympics?
Yep. And the Copa America might be really close.
Okay.
So there's still plenty of games to be played in Copa America. A lot of I think only 2 of the groups are going to have 2 games. There's 3 games. So yesterday, Argentina is basically set with 6 points. If you get 9 points, you're in, basically.
Oh, okay.
You beat anyone.
Argentina got 6?
And Argentina's got
with
6.
With Lionel Messi?
Yes. And then Canada's in second place with 3 points after 2 games. Chile and Peru are going to have a fun time trying to sneak in. As opposed to the Euro, where the third place has its own little weird play-in tournament. Copa America does not. Top 2 teams in their group qualify. There's 4 teams in every group. Ecuador, Venezuela. That group currently is playing today, their second round. They already had one game going on right now. So Ecuador, Venezuela are tied with 3 points, and so is Mexico with winning the first game. So you have 3 teams tied with 3 points, 3-3-3. Jamaica is scoreless. Mexico plays Jamaica. Jamaica has a chance to get 3 points and fuck this whole group up, and everyone has 3 points. And that actually happened in the Euro in one group.
Oh, really?
Uruguay is always a powerhouse. USA, Panama.
What do they do when that happens?
They go by goal differential. I don't think they play. I don't think, and there's some other weird little rules. They might have changed things around.
I gotcha.
And then the Group D is Colombia, Brazil, Costa Rica, Paraguay. I expect Brazil to pull through. They did tie their first game. Colombia did win their game against Paraguay. Paraguay. Brazil tied against Costa Rica. But everyone plays tough against Brazil. But I also think like Brazil's also losing a little steam.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think they've always been a powerhouse, but I think the international, like Uruguay, surprisingly, dude, those guys are, I think they're the first ever World Cup winners.
Okay. Uruguay,
yeah.
Really?
And it doesn't seem like a country that's like too big, and you don't think soccer when you think Uruguay really too much. But if you look at their roster buildup, a lot of their players are playing in Europe. They actually produce a lot of talent, which is where Mexico's fucking up. Where Mexico's got a lot of talent, but because the league wants a cut of the transfers, a lot of the Mexican players stay within Liga MX, the Mexican league, and that's kind of good for the league. People get to see their heroes and all that stuff. But the problem is now they're not playing regularly at a level that the Europeans play. So you're not getting the most out of the athletes. So guess what? That's going to now hurt your national team. So USA, Christian Pulisic plays in the Premier League. I think he just went back to. I think he went to Serie A. So you have that. You have a couple guys overseas. You have a couple guys in Liga MX, and they actually have some guys that play also in Liga MX, which is a higher quality than MLS, but you still want your guys going to Europe. So
that's where everybody. That's where all the tough in the European leagues. Those are where all the good players, all the tough games are.
Yeah, and as much as
better
I like
teams,
as much as I like watching Mexico play, and I have this passion whenever I watch them. I mean, USA the last 6-7 years has been the better team to watch. The talent's there. The fans are crazy. They're annoying because I'm a Mexico fan, but I was like, dude, I can't deny them their chance. It's like they've been beating the shit out of Mexico for 10 years now.
Oh, damn, 10 years.
There's been a huge shift because the Mexican Federation has become more about money than talent. So, like I said, stopping the talent from getting better because I need another $1 million so I can buy a yacht.
Yeah.
So these guys are trying to protect their pockets versus trying to put pride back into the sport of soccer.
Damn, man.
Capitalism
that's
ruins
disappointing.
everything.
That's disappointing.
So that's soccer.
Come on, you got to get your team up there. Your team, you need the talent, you need the players. You got to come on.
Maybe let me open up a soccer pack and then we can trade.
Yes, here we go. Get that on there.
I don't know if you got.
Get me some soccer.
You watched the hockey game, so you can tell me what you.
Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did, sir. Well, here, let's get your.
Let's do.
Yeah, this was a Stanley Cup Finals too. It was pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a low-scoring game.
Yep, it was.
I did see that. I think the game was on at the bar.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And then, I was like, oh fuck, they're up because I think it was 2-1 when I looked.
It was 2-1.
And then I didn't realize how far along the game was.
Oh shit.
And then I looked up again. I just saw.
Wait, third period?
I saw an orange jersey lifting a fucking trophy, and I was like, oh, fuck,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to see this anymore.
Damn the Florida.
Yeah.
Damn Florida, huh?
Yep. All right,
They said not Miami, but they're Florida. Your enemies.
Ibrea Diallo. So he's a rookie from, I didn't see what team it was. Alexis McAllister.
Oh, that is a rookie card.
Breinsenhoven. Richardson.
Right, Hove and Albion.
Everton. Reece James, Chelsea. Reece, I think I've seen him play. I've watched a Chelsea game here and there.
This guy's like Cher. He's got one name.
Yeah.
Richarlison.
We have a gunner, Gabriel
Gunner.
Martinelli. That's Jerry, my brother's favorite team. He's a big gunner. Yeah, Leeds United, Stuart Dallas. I think Leeds, they might get relegated, but I'm not sure. I think they're in the mid. I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
There was something with Leeds I think that stood out. Decent little cards.
Leeds
a lot
United,
of,
Leeds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, these cards are so cool.
I forgot the Premier League's. It's done.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
who won that?
Fucking City, Manchester City.
Okay.
I wonder if they have the standings still.
These are Premier League cards right here. These ones are. Premier League.
So looking at the standings, Leeds United is not on here, so that means they did get relegated down to the second division.
Oh, so now they're gonna be on a B squad.
Yep.
Damn.
So I wonder if I can pull up the stats here for 2023. So, they weren't even in the league. Oh, my bad. Luton, Burtonley, and Shelf United get relegated at the end of the season. Obviously, Man City took first place, Arsenal in second, Liverpool third, Aston Villa fourth. Surprise of the fucking season. Tottenham in fifth, Chelsea.
How bad do you got to be to be booted out of the league?
Bottom three. These guys get booted.
Oh,
So
they all get booted.
out of 38 games,
Do they bring 3 other teams in to
Yes,
replace
they do.
them?
Out of 38, at 38 games, they've only did 26 points, 24 points, and 16 points. Which every victory is 3 points. A tie is 3 points.
Oh,
So
shit.
3 victories, 5 victories, 6 victories. So yeah, these
Wow.
teams were not that good.
Not
Goal
good.
differentials: the amount of goals they scored versus the amount of goals they've conceded. -33, -37, and -69. Nice.
Oh, wow.
So these teams were conceding a lot of goals.
Wow.
So,
They are
yep.
terrible.
And sometimes it's really tough to get your bearings in. I wish I can pull up the second division to see who's coming in. I think it's called. What's the second division? What's that?
Take that guy off there? Or you can,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I can't remember this.
that stays there, huh? When we go, if it's on the feed, it stays
No,
there until you get off?
Until I turn it off.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
there you go.
yeah, that's kind of why I want to lift this up a little bit more so I can see.
Yeah, we should. We should. I'll make a little platform for it.
Yep.
So
I've
Stanley
used
Cup.
that.
So hockey. I watched my second game of hockey I've ever seen in my whole life,
And it was the final, Game 7.
and it was Game 7. Yeah. It was actually kind of crazy. I was real surprised that it went to the Game 7. Right. It went to the Panthers were up 3-0 in the series. It's like, oh, this shit's already over.
Yeah.
Fourth game comes out, and they score like 8-0 in that game, Edmonton. And then after that, they just went on a roll.
Yeah.
And that's what I was afraid of in the Celtics series, sir. I was afraid of that, sir, because they let the one game go and they got their ass beat. And that's a momentum thing, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
it could.
the train's going, you can't stop that fucker.
That's what I wanted.
That's what
wanted
I
that so
was
bad.
happy did not happen.
But I had a feeling it wasn't going to happen, though, to be honest.
Yeah,
I had a
and
feeling
hockey's a little weird. There's like icing calls. They had offsides calls and shit.
Yeah.
Which is a little, I don't really get the icing.
What
when
is
they
icing?
just fucking, they take the puck and just shoot it to the other side, and then it's icing, and then they do a face-off. And then they had offside. Yeah, it's weird. They call it, it's icing is what they call it.
So
They had it like a bunch of times. And Florida was doing it to, I guess, kill some time because they were winning.
Yeah.
So they were doing shit to kill the time too. A lot of the times while they were up,
Okay.
there was a lot of times they would take the puck and the guy would put his fucking his skate on the fucking puck and sit in the corner, and he would just like lay there. And the guys are fucking sitting there.
Oh yeah,
jabbing it, trying to
just
get him
time
off
wasting.
it.
Yeah.
Just to waste the time, which what happened at the end of the game actually, because that's how it ended. Yeah, and it was crazy. So it was actually cool because it was 2-1 the whole time, right? And then the third period comes in, and then it's like, oh shit, the time you said your time's going down.
Yeah.
They started like within the last 5 minutes, they started attacking the goalie like crazy.
Yeah.
Boom, there was all kinds of crazy shots, and they could have got a few of them and never did. And then in the last minute, it was last 2 minutes, they were saying, oh, they're gonna pull the goalie so they can get the 6-on-5 because they can do that shit too, right?
You can do that,
So
absolutely.
it was actually cool because when they showed it, it was out, and then we're waiting, and I was like, damn, they're gonna pull the goalie, and I was like, shit. So we're just waiting, and then the guy threw the puck out, and he had it behind the net, and then you see the goalie just fucking sprinting to the
side there.
Yeah, to the sideline, and he just goes, and I'm like, oh shit. So the guy comes out, they come in. And as soon as they come in, it's like fucking 6-on-5 or something. So they start going and going. The couple times they had a shot, and then the Edmonton Panthers would get it, and they had an empty net. So they fucking tried to get into the net while everybody's there, and a guy would block it, or some shit like that would have. Like the last part of it was very fucking dramatic.
Damn, that sounded like it was fun to watch.
Yeah, and then there was another time there where I thought they had like a breakaway kind of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna get that into the goal, and the game's gonna go. It's gonna be 3-1. And another guy stepped in and was like the goalie. He was like sitting in the fucking goal, and blocked it and shit. And then they had like a shot at the end. And like I said, at the end of the game, they just pinned the puck on the fucking what do you call the
On the outside ring kind of thing on the outside.
I know what you call that guy, but
So were they shielding it or were they kind of like?
no, they were
it?
he was just blocked it. He had it pinned on the ledge there.
Yeah, so he just had his stick
and
on
just stood there, and then like everybody came in at the end of the game, and then time ran out, and it was over.
Oh, so I'm being the shit out of someone doing that.
I know.
I'm getting called for hooking.
Yeah, there was like a high stick call. One of them, somebody got hit in the face. Those guys, man, all them guys, they don't have teeth. A lot of them guys, it's like
it's one of those sports where like mouth guards is optional, but they're like
but I'm like
they choose not to.
I'm thinking, why don't they have like a protection for their fucking grill here?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's because they only have a visor.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, they get hit in the face with the puck. They get hit with the stick. They get
they get checked all the
all
time.
kinds of shit. And I'm just like, dude, they don't care about the health of these. They better have good health care.
Well, they're all probably getting fake, they're getting veneers, in retirement. That's what you do when you retire in hockey. It's like, all right, here's a hockey puck, and here's a Veneer for you. We measured it out.
Maybe they do.
or a little coupon to get one. Like, hey, go to crazy dentist.
But it was actually a pretty cool game. It was good. It was like an exciting game. There at the end, that shit got wild.
Yeah.
And Florida ended up winning. So I mean, it was cool. The guy that I wanted to see that everybody kept talking about was Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid. The name sounds very familiar.
He's like the head. He's like big shit in hockey right now. Is that guy? But he didn't have a good game. He didn't score shit. He was like I guess he's like the leading assist guy, and he's like the shit guy. He's like they're comparing him to like Wayne Gretzky. Like that's how they say he's the next.
So it sounds like he's a player's guy. So he's the guy that starts the play, gets the play going.
Yep.
Maybe not the
he
finisher.
gets the team going. Shit like that. He's kind of like the point guard, I feel like.
Yeah, he's got the vision for the game and knows kind of where everyone's at.
Yeah, and it's so hard to watch the puck too. Like when shit's going down, like you don't really know where the puck is going. The camera will follow it. Yeah. Kind of. You're like, where's it at?
I realize like hockey fans are like any other sport. Yeah. They have their own little elitists.
Yeah.
They At one point, the NHL put a little glowing thing around the puck so casual people
Oh,
can
yeah,
follow.
yeah, yeah,
They tried the little, I think,
Little
trail
tail,
thing.
little tail.
And the purists hated it, so they eliminated any way to see the puck clearly. And you better watch the game. You better watch the game regularly, and then you kind of get the vision. Like like in Dragon Ball, you're just like,
yeah.
The eyeballs just shifting.
And then a lot of times they'll throw it around the ring, around the outside of it.
Yeah, just to kind of
just fucking pass it around. Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. They do a lot of cool shit. They can catch it too.
They can slap it
Sometimes they'll
down.
grab it, catch it, throw it down.
Yeah, I always wondered with those rules. Like, I wonder like what the rule is, like 1 second or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, you probably can't hold it for a long time. I would think, because like, why don't you just hold the fucker, pick it up?
Yeah.
Throw it in the goal.
And then, dude, those goalies are all padded up, dude. And they
Dude,
shoot that little
they're
fucking
flexible as shit too. These guys are doing splits and shit.
Oh.
The guy fucking because he's got these huge
Yeah, they got the
rectangle
huge
pads
pads.
and shit, right?
Yep.
So they're fucking do splits and fucking you got the whole thing blocked there. It's like that goal's so small too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
They make
it's hard
themselves
to
big.
get it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, nobody got nobody took off their shoe, their skate and tried to stab somebody, kill somebody, nothing like that. So
Remember
nothing,
that one
nothing
time
like that happened.
last year I was telling Anthony about like, hey, it would be cool to like not roller skate, but like just have the sticks with the ball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know how stupid that was, like. And then he got up and like did the imitation of what it would look like. Grown ass motherfuckers running across, like, dude. It was so hilarious. I wanted him to do it a second time, but I think he knew how stupid he looked, and he's like, no. Dude, it was the funniest thing ever.
That's funny.
But dude, it sounds kind of cool every now and then. Like, dude, it'd be cool just to fucking slap a little ball.
I know.
around,
You think about it too. You're skating, right? You're skating. You have a stick, and you got to hit the puck, and you're getting knocked down by people fucking checking you and shit. I mean,
dude, and
that's
those
a
guys skate
a hard sport.
Too.
Yeah,
they skate backwards.
Yeah, dude, that would be a hard sport. I feel like.
Yeah, you got to be in great shape. You have all this equipment on you, and then you got motherfuckers trying to knock you over.
Yeah,
dude,
all the time.
Dude, like, how are these guys getting pushed around but not falling over?
Yeah, no shit.
Dude, I get like if someone breathes on me ice skating, I'm like, oh shit, I'm falling over.
Yeah, for real. I don't know. They're talented, man. They can do that shit. That's hard. That'd be a hard job.
Yeah, no talking shit about fucking hockey players.
Yeah, and I guess the league is growing right now too. Right now is like
they're getting a boost.
Yeah, they're getting a big boost right now. Yep. So hopefully them guys get paid and shit. Yeah. And
they went through a boost, kind of like soccer. They both kind of started flourishing a little together.
Yeah.
Soccer had a pretty good boost. I think it's dying a little bit. Hockey, on the other hand, has had a consistent little revival.
They have,
and
they've had a jump, and they're getting more games on on TV.
Yeah, I think it's exciting because I think they're adding the right marketplaces by getting Seattle and then Vegas coming in, and so I think they've made the right moves in the last 5+ years.
Yeah. I've seen a lot more hockey than I remember seeing even before.
Yeah, and like, basketball is kind of interesting because I feel like it lost a little bit of viewership, but it's kind of starting to get a little bit back.
Yeah.
But basketball still is in a weird limbo.
Yeah.
And I think it's the parity thing. That's causing
the play-in tournament
and
this last year was a big thing too, man. That play-in tournament was big.
Was that a ratings booster? Did that get people? Really? I was kind of curious on that, and we never actually talked about it. Whether obviously the numbers won't be released, right away. They have to crunch them, figure them out. But the play-in tournament, because I'm used to that in soccer. And I didn't know the format, even though it was happening until about halfway. You're like, no, dude, regular league matches Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that.
Yep.
And the play-in tournament's like the weekend. So I didn't realize they were doing stuff like that.
Yeah, and then they did the play-in tournament was last year, but then they also did. Oh no, okay. What did I say? Play-in tournament, not play-in. The in-season tournament.
In-season tournament.
That was the in-season. They changed. There's an in-season tournament. That was the Lakers, the one that won. That's what you're talking about, where they did the groups.
Yeah.
And all that. That's the in-season.
Oh, my bad. Yes, in-season
the play-in
tournament.
was
the
when
play-ins for the playoffs.
When they added like a wild card into the mix.
Was it okay? So was the in-season tournament? I guess was that successful?
Yes.
So they're gonna it's gonna return.
That's definitely gonna keep going. Yep.
I
mean, the Lakers won now, but whatever.
Well,
17 and a half. Okay.
Well, is that what you said? The half. And then, the play-in tournament I think has always kind of worked because it keeps it a little exciting
exciting there at the end. Yep.
Even though
I mean, forever it's always just been the eight teams.
Yeah.
No matter what, 8. If you don't make 8, you're done.
Yep.
And there's no lead up. You don't have anybody trying to fight to get in. I mean, you get that. That's 12 teams that they put that have a chance instead of 8, which is big time.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, and then it just creates excitement because
something that everybody can look forward to. The thing was that at the end of the year, nobody would really even give a shit about it. If you were already there, there's no, if you can't make it, you can't make it. You're at the end of the year, they're not playing games. Like there was a lot more meaningful games.
Yeah, so now it's like
towards the end of the year now.
Like we could sneak in this way.
Yeah. And you go on a little run, like the Rockets. They went on a run this last year, and they were trying to get in. They didn't get in, but they got close. Yeah. And now this is changing of the old guys. Old guys are down on the bottom of the leagues now, and now it's a young man's league now.
Guys. Funny to think of the LeBron James. Those are the old guys now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I remember when he got drafted, dude. That was
me too.
Big fucking deal too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember his first game and everything. Yeah.
I didn't watch his first game. I was just like, oh, okay, 19-year-old.
Yeah.
But I think it's because he was like. It was a big deal because they said that was gonna be the last class.
Yes.
Like it literally was like, all right.
Or it might have been one or two after that, but that's it. Yeah.
But I think there was already talk about closing that high school window. They were like, hey, these guys need an education, not just fucking. Because the problem is now you have a good basketball player in high school, and he says, well, fuck going to school.
I'll go make some money. I'll be in the NBA.
Yeah. Yep. And guess what? You might not fucking make it.
Yeah.
Honestly, the NBA is probably one of the hardest sports to make it in because it's the least amount of teammates on the field versus like football. And soccer.
You can make a football squad somewhere. There's 52 guys on the roster, right? Well, this one's only 12, 15, I think. I think it's 15.
Yeah. But if that was a sport, I wish I would go pro and it would be fucking baseball.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
I just hit the weights a little bit, eat a hot dog here and there.
Get some sunflower seeds, get some bubble gum. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do that.
We're staying 3 months or 3 days in New York. All right, cool. Dude, I'm going to get a bagel for breakfast. I'm going to get a New York slice.
Yeah, so, okay, I think there was, so we watched that. That was the one, there was another game after that I watched. I feel like that was pretty good.
I'm trying to think of what other sport. I think
the Mariners are in a slump right now.
They're traveling.
They're in a slump.
And they're traveling to the east.
Yeah.
I have always said this. They don't do good when they have to travel far.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if
they've lost like 3 of the last 4 series.
Also,
or something
fuck
like that.
Florida. I mean, that in general, they have a climate advantage. Dude, we're not used to that humidity.
That was the Tampa Bay they're playing now, huh?
Yeah, they're Tampa Bay.
And they're getting ass beat.
They're
playing right now.
Yeah, I think they're playing right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
But yesterday, that was a crazy ass scoreline. I think it was 2-10. Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see. Wait for this load.
Yeah, they are playing right now.
Yep. I think they're. Fuck, I hate when they play the Marlins, and I think it's because of that. Oh, they're playing Tampa. They're up. Oh, they won. Cool.
Oh, is it over?
But yesterday was 3-11. Yeah. Today 5-2.
Oh, so they came back and won today.
Yep. Kirby
but they
was
still lost the series.
Yeah,
because they had 3 games. They lost 2, won the third one.
Let's see.
And that's what's been going on. Look at the scores of the past couple.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they lost. Oh. Look at the series. What was the series before that?
Okay, so we'll start off with the first away game was Cleveland.
Okay, the Guardians.
They won the first game, but then they lost the 2 games, so they lost the series.
Lost that series.
0-8.
Yeah.
What happened then? Then they go to Miami. Like I said, we don't do good in Florida.
Yeah.
Miami almost swept. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, no. Miami did win the series, so the Mariners lost that series. 9-0 was the. What's going on in that one?
Yeah.
And then they stayed in Florida for Tampa Bay, where they lost the first 2 games and they won today. Yeah. That's the end of the series. The boys are coming home.
Yeah, so they lost 2 out of the last 3 series.
Yeah,
or three out of 4.
Yeah, and every game they've had one game where they just completely shit the bed.
Yeah. Did you leave? Or are you going somewhere? Did you go somewhere?
I'm gonna go to
either. Are you gonna get some beer? All right.
All right. I'm drinking.
Beer it is.
It's here. Good. No, we're almost.
We're already almost done, but yeah.
And then we have a stretch at home, 3 games in Minnesota.
They did sweep the Rangers. They kicked their fucking ass.
Yeah, and we need that. It's divisional. Anytime we beat a divisional team, we're fine.
Yep.
And anytime it's a Texas team,
that's what I was saying. As long as we win the divisional games and stay there, the other ones we can lose the other ones.
Minnesota this weekend, 3 games here. They're at home for a whole week.
Oh, really?
Baltimore series after that, then Toronto. Toronto might be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
The Blue Jays fans travel from Canada because that's the only team from Canada. So there's a lot of people that come from Vancouver and stuff, and they'll come straight down the border to watch.
Yeah, I hate Toronto. I hate Blue Jay fans, man. They're
Well,
stupid.
maybe they can get the Montreal Impact back. What
Oh,
were
it's-
they called?
The Blue Jays, what?
No, the Montreal team that left. Montreal used to have a baseball team in MLB.
Nah.
Yeah,
Montreal.
Montreal.
Oh, was it the Expos?
yeah.
Was it the
Yeah,
Expos?
the Expos. There you go.
Yeah.
And then they
okay.
tried sharing the team. They thought that would work.
They don't play
No.
baseball in Canada. They play hockey in Canada.
That's true. Well, Toronto and hockey.
Well, I guess.
Dude, if you look at the geography, go a little bit back to hockey. If you look at the geography of
Yeah, yeah.
Canada and how far these teams travel, sometimes they play. Dude, there's
Yeah, Canada's big.
Manitoba is way
Canada's
the
huge.
fuck up there, like Calgary or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not like I always thought a lot of Canadians live closer down to No, dude, they're
Yeah,
scattered
yeah.
all over
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Canada, and Canada is fucking huge.
It is huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
If
Yep.
you ever want to get lost or dispose of a body, do it in Canada. Dude.
Take it up there.
Yeah, dude, there's plenty of forest. They won't find you. They won't find anything up there.
Yeah, and
Um,
right now I think we're getting into the Subway Series, so that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
That's the Mets and the
Yanks?
Yankees. Mets and the Yankees. Yeah.
how's that coming?
So
along? I
the
think
Yankees lost yesterday, so that's good. That's good.
the
They didn't
series,
lose again.
So the
They
Yankees are
just
down.
barely started it. Yeah,
Oh.
first game. So they're doing it in Mets at what's it? City? Was it City Field? Is that what it is? I think City Field is where the Mets play.
All right, I'm
See,
gonna-
I thought they went back and forth too, from one to the other, but I think they do it as a series. They do 3 there, and then probably do another 3.
do they plan it out that way?
I think so. Yeah.
If they do, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, it would be cool to keep them going back and forth.
Yeah, at
That'd be
least-
kind of neat.
yeah.
I wonder if the same fans go, because I mean, it's really they're not that far away
No,
apparently.
they're not.
Yeah. But yeah, that game yesterday was actually pretty good. They got their ass beat. Yankees got their ass beat. Until I just watched the 8th inning yesterday. The Aaron Judge hit a grand slam to catch him up, and it was like 3. Well, it was 7-9. I think was the end of it, but they
Gotcha.
were down by it was 3 or some shit.
Today's game just started.
Yeah. Yep.
Literally, the bottom of the first. So
Oh,
we're-
all right.
yeah.
That's okay. Get a little bit ahead. We'll catch up. It was actually a longer game. It was actually a long game. I feel like any other baseball game that I watched usually go a lot faster. This one didn't. It took like 2.5 or 3 hours. But I think there was a lot of hits. Is what
Okay.
I think it was. There was a lot of hits. There was a lot of bases loaded
Yeah.
situations and shit. I think the Mets they scored for a while. They scored
yeah.
9 runs. So
That's how you keep the flow of baseball kind of going. Right now, with the changes of the timing,
yeah,
the games fly by, especially if
Yeah.
the pitchers are hot.
yeah.
No one's getting on base. So when you said it was a long one, I was kind of like,
Yeah.
"Hey."
Yeah.
But if then
If
when
they're
you said
scoring,
people,
yeah.
if they're getting on base, and
Yeah, that makes sense. That
Yep.
makes sense. If no one's
Um,
scoring, everybody's getting out, then that shit's gonna be done. It's game over.
yeah, and right now, I mean, like it or not, I like the style of baseballs being played right now with a little bit more infield action.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
but guys are back to scoring home runs. Last year
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a lot of runs, and I think this year, I don't know. I think there's less this year than was last year. But
Yeah.
for a little while there, the runs were kind of coming down. It was a lot more infield play, which I found pretty exciting. It was
Yeah.
a little more strategic, a little more mind games with the pitchers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's kind of fun
I
watching.
think the shift was a big thing. The shift that they took it out.
I don't like it.
Well, they took it out.
I know. I don't
Yeah.
like that they got rid of the shit.
Oh yeah.
I was a fan of like, all right.
Everybody
Dude,
ground out went out. There
yeah.
wasn't a lot of hits.
Well, I liked it.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't know why. I was just kind of because I think it was part of the game,
Uh,
and they knew
it's
all right,
strategy.
yeah.
If you're hitting to left every time.
Yeah, they
your
kind of
guys
know,
over
they know
there.
how to shift, and I kind of like that. And
Yeah.
then when they're like, all right, everyone calm. That was like the onside kick in
You
football.
like that?
Yeah, I did.
Nah.
That's why I don't like that they can't do the onside kick anymore
Yeah.
in football, where they can line.
Well, they're
everyone up on
they're
one
doing
side.
it differently now though.
Are they?
They're doing XFL style.
The reason there's more home runs now is because the damn shot time clock on the pitcher.
The pitchers.
Yes, the time clock on the pitchers confuses them, and they want to throw a split.
Oh, so they feel rushed to.
They're too rushed, and that's the reason that it goes for the hitters, because it's a hitters game now.
Yeah.
The ball are coming right down the tube because they can't. They got 15 seconds to throw that.
Yeah,
ball.
they put I forget how many seconds on the clock, but realistically,
Yeah.
that pitcher has to be in
He's-
motion,
oh,
like
yeah.
with 3 seconds or something like that. Because if he's not
Yeah.
in motion,
Yeah, they call it.
will
That's
call
right.
it.
Yeah,
they
true.
will
Yep.
call it.
Yep.
Which
That's
I
the reason there's
yeah.
more home runs.
All right,
Yeah.
that makes
Well,
sense.
you know what
That
too?
makes sense.
Too, I think what's another thing too is they've brought the home run in, like your fencing where it used to be a lot farther. and where it is.
I think it depends on the stadium, though.
Yeah,
That's
there
a
you
little
go, the
more
stadiums. Yeah, but
I
and
think
they brought it in more to add more seats too.
I think you're right. Where stadiums are now being built with smaller outfields.
Yeah, they are.
just
They're
to-
shorter distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had a game over at Candlestick Park where they used to play in Candlestick, and that fucker's a lot farther away. If you whatever the
Yeah.
footage it is
from,
from there to the fence.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have to have like I think their regulations, but it does feel like when I was younger and I saw or we watch old
They go a
baseball
lot
fields, it
farther.
looks like
Yeah,
it's further
yeah, they
out.
do.
It
Yeah,
does
if
kinda
you
look
look
like
at them,
that.
look at the stadiums and shit. How they brought them in more.
You think so?
Yeah,
Well, probably.
yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like stadiums with a little bit of character. Like Baltimore has that warehouse on the side. I think that's pretty cool. I like
The
when
Green
there's
Monster?
The Green Monster.
Yeah,
when there's
I
something
like
funky.
I like they do shit
when
like
there's
that.
a
Those
little
are cool.
funky
Those are
thing
cool.
going on in the stadium. The Mariners just have a really
There's
nice
nothing.
stadium.
There's nothing
too
really.
crazy.
Nothing.
Just a-
It's all basic there.
Yeah,
huh?
just a really nice stadium though. But dude, I love that ballpark so much. Well, I don't know. I don't got any more sports. It was kind of slow on sports. F1,
Yeah, you didn't get no
this
F1. You
weekend.
didn't know F1 on Sunday. nothing, huh?
I was still out
Oh,
sick.
damn, so you missed the last couple, huh?
I've missed 3 Grand Prix. I'm gonna try and watch them because
Jeez.
it's one of those things where I watch the sport, but I have to take mental notes of how these teams are adjusting the cars.
Yeah.
And I'm missing 3 Grand Prix, so when one's coming up, I don't know. I don't have any more knowledge, so I have no idea of like, oh, dude, McLaren's been doing good or something. So I kind of miss that. I miss having like seeing when the teams are fucking up and doing good
Yeah.
and what the modifications are expecting to the car. So I'm gonna try and go back and rewatch some of the Grand Prix, catch back up, and then meet the boys for some drinks at Brews because I miss kind of my
You
Grand
missed
Prix.
the group?
Yeah, I miss it, dude. It's been a long time, but it was my choice on Sunday. I was entertaining a family, and also my stomach was upset. Now I can kind of drink and manage myself a little.
Now you're
better,
good. Now you're
so-
good. You know
Yeah.
what? Too actually, in that Mets game, there was a Mets pitcher. They said that got suspended like a week ago or 2 weeks ago because he had some sticky shit on his hands, dude.
In 2024, I still laugh at these baseball players that still try to get away from.
They still do
Dude,
shit to
we have
try-
4K high definition cameras, and here you are,
Yeah, yeah. I know.
and like
yeah.
no one's watching. Like, there's a stadium full of people. You have like 15 HD. You're the pitcher.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah,
that
yeah,
camera's always
Yeah,
on.
no
There's
shit.
always a camera on you.
Yeah,
And-
it was weird because at the end of the inning, the pitcher that when he
Yeah.
went out, the umpire grabbed his glove, took it off his hand, looked at it, grabbed his hand. Let me see what's inside here. Let me. He put it on. Like, okay, all right, bitch, here you go.
They got to do shit like that on purpose sometimes. I don't know. What's funny is like when they always ask a surprise, like, hey, what's this? And I'm like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
I
oh,
don't
oh,
know
oh,
what you're talking
Were you hitting that trash can over there or what?
about. That's funny.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
also-
Astros are the worst. The Astros
Yeah.
are the worst at cheating,
We'll
fucking
just-
cheating
just out of nowhere,
bastards.
just- Yeah,
Them Astros are the worst.
they are, and the fans. There's a guy I work with. He had an Astros hat. I was so disappointed. He's like, no, I have a nickname, and so that's why I have the H.
Astro? Oh, H.
I forget his name. It was some stupid nickname that just started with an H. But that's the only reason he has it. I was like, all right, dude, I trust you on that. Just anytime I see that fucking H,
Yeah.
give you a Harvard hat or something.
Harvard. Oh, yeah, yeah. Why does it got to be an
Yeah,
Astros
Get
hat?
something else. I'm gonna get you something else. Anyway, I should call that guy. He's.
Oh, and the draft is today. I'm gonna watch the draft. I am. I
think it's
that
almost on,
Starts
too.
at 5 or some shit. 5:30. I'm gonna be keeping my eye on that one. See, I already got it here. Oh, it's at 8:00. Oh no, 5. It's 5 o'clock.
5 our time, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, the Hawks got the first pick, and then Washington, Houston, San Antonio. They got a 4th pick because they sucked this year.
Listen,
They were the fucking worst.
Trust Pop.
They were the worst team,
Trust Pop. All right, he's got his.
and they're only gonna
Strategy.
get shittier.
Nah, he's gonna. Dude, he's going for another Slovakian, and then he's gonna go back to France and get some dude that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah, you will.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
Pop likes.
Yeah, but I'm
to
gonna keep
scout
my eye on that
overseas.
guy today, so that's what I'll be doing for. Yeah, we're gonna watch the second game of the Subway Series, and then I'm gonna be keep my eye
Yeah,
on
the
it
draft,
on the
there you
draft
go.
on the draft. So we'll see. Bronny probably gonna go to the Lakers. I'm betting that right now. That's my
Yeah,
prediction. There's my prediction. Bronny will go to the Lakers.
I think someone knows that he wants to go there. I'd pick him up.
It'd be some
and
shit
try
though
to
if
trade.
somebody tries to get him and like, hey, we got him, we got your boy,
Yeah.
we got your boy over here, hold him hostage
And
and
then
shit.
LeBron retires. And so then
So I'm
ends all
actually
that.
curious. I want to see, but I think for sure he's gonna end up going to the Lakers.
At this point, might as well. He's not the. This sounds fucked. He's not the like big player that people expected him to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like his dad. Just a lot of the big shoes, big.
And dude,
big
they
shoes
want to
fill.
do the father son. The father-son thing. Sports always wants that. If
Yeah.
they can get it.
I think the last people do were the
King
Griffies.
Griffey. Yeah, I don't
think
think there was another father-son duo that played. No.
Yep.
Not even I don't know if they probably didn't do it in football. I doubt it. I doubt anybody can do it in football. They don't play long enough.
No, they don't play long enough in football.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nuts. Just brothers, the Manning brothers,
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Brothers, yeah, but
but
never.
no.
I don't think their kid. They probably will never be a father-son type of shit.
Never say never. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it'll
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Not in our lifetime.
Yep.
Maybe.
And yeah, that's my prediction. What's your prediction? You didn't throw a prediction out there,
For any
even though
sport?
your predictions are pretty bad, sir.
What are you talking about?
You
Is that always down?
make bad predictions.
I make bold.
You predicted
prediction.
that the Mavericks were gonna win, and they did not.
Well, it's not my fault that the fucking Boston are cheaters. I'll make
Oh,
predictions.
the parade was amazing too, dude. Did you see the parade?
I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
some pictures.
I
Yeah,
see
I
it,
saw
dude.
some
It was
pictures. It was
nuts.
alright.
It was crazy. There was 1.5 million people there.
Yeah.
It was fucking wild. Like, them streets were completely fucking full. Man, I wish I could have been there. That'd have been so cool. That would have been so cool, dude. Oh, man. But never seen 1.5 million people go to a parade. Never. 1 million. I'm curious to see how many people were at like the Hawks parades or even the Kansas City one. There's no fucking
The Hawks
way.
one was pretty packed, but probably not as
Not
much
a
as that.
million people. 1.5 million. Man, it was crazy.
I was gonna make predictions for the Euro since they're
Alright,
in
what
the
do you
playoff
got?
stations. For the playoff stages, I'm gonna forget all these, so don't fucking give me shit. All right. I expect Germany or Spain to advance against Georgia. Germany versus Denmark. That's gonna be tough, but the Germans are the host country. I think they're gonna take it. Portugal versus Slovenia. Portugal really disappointed today, but I think they're gonna play good. I think today was just they took it easy because they were like the first team
Yeah.
to qualify. So Portugal beat Slovenia. France versus Belgium is going to be a tough fucking game to predict because
France
both.
and Belgium, will that be a good game?
Yes,
Yeah, that
this
would be.
is
Will
9 a.m. on.
Will Mbappe be playing?
Most likely, yeah.
9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Damn it, that's too early for me.
July 9th at 9 a.m. Dude,
July
that's why I love. Dude, this time of the year, I'm watching soccer all day.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
July 9th.
So I'm gonna go.
Maybe hopefully I'm off that day because I would like to watch it actually.
I really want to go for Belgium. I really, really want to go for Belgium. But France.
What day of the week is that? Is that a Tuesday? Is that a Monday? Is that a Friday? Is that
Monday.
a Saturday?
It's a Monday.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, July.
I really want to go for Belgium. There's something in
Tuesday.
Yeah, there's some Monday, I believe. July 1st.
You said 9th? Oh, July 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, they said 9th.
No,
Oh,
first.
wow.
I think I said 9 a.m. my
Oh,
bad, yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with France only because France has been a powerhouse, and I don't think they're declining just yet. I think they have this run. Their decline might be at the World Cup, or after this next World Cup. But I think France is still a tough team. Romania versus Netherlands. I'm gonna root for Netherlands on this one. The game's July 2nd, so now they're getting to the game point where there's a game every day. I
Oh,
kinda
okay.
like that.
All right.
And then Turkey versus Austria, not to be confused with Australia. This is going to be a tough one. I'm trying to think. I've seen Austria play, and I think they play pretty good, if I remember. Austria plays with a lot of heart. I'm going to say Austria. England versus Slovakia.
You know what? Where's my notepad here?
I'm going to
Where's
go.
my notepad?
I'm going to do little predictions on this app. That way I track who I went for.
Here we go. I'm gonna write this down so I can go back in your face later.
All right. No, I'll, on this app, I'm tracking it so that way we can say who it is here. And
I
then
mean,
I'll
I
send
could
you
just
later.
watch the video again, right?
And then England versus Slovakia, or I can do a little screenshot and circle the guys like I did during the World Cup. And then the last Switzerland versus Italy. This one's gonna be really interesting because Switzerland, I think, once again, is one of those teams where I think I watched one of their games and they played a little sloppy, but when they cleaned up, they were tough. The Italians, I believe, snuck in because they beat. I forget who they beat. It was a good game that I really wanted to watch and I didn't watch. But Italy's playing with a little bit of a chip. Mamma mia. Let's go
Mamma
with-
mia. They're
go
playing
with
with
the
some lasagna, playing with
Mhm.
some spaghetti.
So I think the Italians should advance to the next round.
Okay.
And those are my Euro predictions.
All
Once we reach
right.
the playoffs of Copa America, I will do Copa America predictions as well.
Hey, I'm already watching the Olympics too. I'm watching.
Oh,
watching
the
trials.
qualifier trials thing? Yeah.
I'm watching trials. I'm getting geared up for it, man. I'm ready.
Right on.
I'm
All
ready.
right.
Oh, fun
Oh.
fact, dude. Check this out.
All right.
Fun fact for everybody.
Fun fact.
Celtics. They won they won their championship in 2008.
Yeah.
So remember that 2008.
Yep.
They also won it in 2024. Who wore number 8? Who wore number 24?
Kobe.
There you go.
All right, that's a fun little number 24, like the movie 24, where they put stuff together. That's dope.
Hey,
And
that was Kobe. Kobe.
You who
that was
also
Kobe.
wore the number 24?
Marshawn Lynch.
Beast mode.
Hey, yeah, there you go. That's my fun fact for the day. You know
All
what?
right.
I'm gonna do a fun fact every time.
I think you have.
I can get a stat.
I was gonna say I can see you bringing a basketball stat.
I'll find a fun
all
stat
the time,
for you
so.
next time. Then it'll be for the draft. It'll be.
draft stat?
I'll get some kind of.
All
I'll
right,
get something like that.
we're on it. All right, thank you guys for watching this
Alright.
week. We're back on a regular schedule.
Let's
My
go.
stomach is getting better. That's
How
great.
many people actually watch this? Is there like
Anthony
12 or 10?
Anthony hasn't even been on
Well,
it. Well,
he's
I got
sleeping
to also
right
I got to
now.
change the way
this
the
is also at 2 in the afternoon.
yeah,
Well,
this
no,
is an
4.
early, that's
it's
an early
4.
one. He's just waking up.
So yeah,
He's
yeah.
just thinking about
He'll
pancakes.
be up there
right
talking shit, but
So yeah, and plus I got to find a way to change the screen stuff.
Yeah?
Just so they don't all look the same and boring and shit like that.
okay.
So
Well, there you
anyway,
go.
we're working on stuff. This is live. We're doing it. All right.
Got it.
See you guys later.
Wait,
alright.
no, we don't do that
Yeah,
here.
no, we don't,
I gotta come up with a
We'll
cool
think of-
catchphrase
we'll think
for
about
sports.
it.
Some kind of sports.
sports sign off.
Some kind of sports.
We're
sign-off.
out of here. I'm just kidding. Something new every week or so. I don't know. We'll think of something. All right, guys.
All right.
Later.
Peace out. I made it.
And